Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back with another video, man. Today, we talking about the Falcons versus the Commanders. And, guys, it's about freaking time. I told y'all this man, ZAC Robinson, has been absolute trash. And I want people saying, oh, I told you he was good. Man, listen, the dude was trash. He got flamed by every single personnel when it comes to the media. And it's about time he did something right. Now, I told y'all, with his whole Bijan forcing, boom. Look, Bijan is a great talent. But when you keep giving him the ball every single play, you become one-dimensional. And even a great guy like him can be stoppable. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, like I said, he's been trashed before as far as ZAC Robinson. This game, we won because we spread the ball around. Even though our freaking offensive coordinator, ZAC Robinson, is very arrogant. As you see, first play of the game, he went to that same play he's been doing the whole time. Just like most of this game, he went to that same pistol formation with the same run to the left, run to the left, run to the left, run to the left. Only good play this game was when he was about to do that in the red zone, and he threw the pass to Kyle Pitts. But anyway, as a Falcons fan, just came back from the stadium, man. What a great freaking W. Like I said, it's kind of the same thing when it comes to the Vikings. You know, they had, I ain't gonna lie, the Commanders had a couple of big injuries, man. Y'all know I don't like when the media talks about it, but you got to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? No, Jaden Daniels. They had an old quarterback, Marcus Mariota. They have an old coach, Dan Quinn. And that's their first time, I think, coming back in Atlanta. And so that's a huge. If we lost this game, the season would have been over. I'm just being real with you. If we lost this game, the season was straight over with. Because if you losing against your old quarterback, your old head coach, just like I believe we did that when we had, who the freak did we have? Arthur Smith. Yeah, we lost against everybody named Mama. You know, even last year we lost against Arthur Smith. When Arthur Smith was the coach, I think we lost against Dan Quinn when he played for the Cowboys. And we lost against Kyle Shanahan. And then last year, or whenever, we had somebody lost. I don't know what the freak happened, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's all that tit for tat stuff, but we did a good job, man. So anyway, am I pleased with ZAC Robinson's performance? Like I said, the dude is cocky, he's arrogant, and he went back to the same stuff. But him spreading the ball around and getting different people the ball while still letting Bijan shine, it's all I've been asking for, man. Let me go ahead and show you the stats right now, and I'm going to dwell more into the game. Michael Penix was 20 for 26. I'm going to get the computer right here. 20 for 26, 313 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a terrible pick, bro. I don't know what the frick he was doing. That little short dude jumped up and got that dang pick. I think he went a little off on it, but he threw it right to the guy. Bijan Robinson, look at this. This is what I like right here. Bijan Robinson, 17 carries for 75 yards and a touchdown. Boom. So that's a rushing touchdown. That's one for Bijan. Boom. 17 carries for Bijan, 16 carries for Tyler Algier. And guess what? He had a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's how you freaking coach. Run it with Bijan. You know what I'm saying? Let him get some rest. Let him shoot. We got Tyler back there too. Let Tyler eat. Boom. Michael Penix, 4 carries for 2 yards. I thought he actually had a bigger run than that, but maybe he got sacked. I don't know if he got sacked or not, or maybe he just ran backwards or whatever. But Drake London, his best game of the season, almost one of the best games of his career. 8 receptions, 110 yards, and a touchdown. So far, that's 3 different people. Actually, if you count Michael Penix, that's, okay, Penix won with a passing touchdown, Bijan with a touchdown, Tyler Algier with a touchdown, Drake with a touchdown, and Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. 5 different guys getting the freaking ball, man. That's what it's all about. Not just one great player. We have all this talent, all these first round picks on the freaking offense. You got to utilize them, and this is exactly how you're supposed to do it. Like I said, the play, I still don't like that same run play. I don't like it. Maybe if he mixed in the pistol, it made a different run play, or I don't know. I just don't like the same looking run play from the pistol. Like, go to single back, go to shotgun, do a draw play, do a trap play or something. I just don't like that it's the same one. But other than that, way to spread the ball around. By the way, Bijan Robinson had 106 yards receiving. 4 freaking receptions, 106 yards receiving. Absolutely freaking insane. So he was running the ball, catching the ball. He had a career day when it comes to receiving yards. But that's just crazy to think that if you guys look at the fantasy of receiving this week, I think Bijan is probably at least top 10 this week when it comes to receiving yards. Absolutely insane. Darnell Mooney, he got to catch his game. Thank you for catching the ball. Ray probably had his worst game of his career. 1 reception, -7 yards. Down there, Mooney, 1 catch for 15 yards. I still believe that they need to put that man Nick Nash out there, bro. I'm gonna say this again. Let Drake London be on the outside. Let Nick Nash be on the outside, and have Ray in the slot. In my opinion, Casey Washington, he trying to do what he got to do, but this is how I would line up the team. Nick Nash, in my opinion, besides Drake London, has the highest potential at wide receiver. I'm trying to tell y'all, the dude was #1 in every single category last year, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to say this every single video until they put this man out there. He had more than Travis. He had more than every single person in college last year. Let this man eat. Get him off the practice squad. Cardell Hodge was hurt today or whatever. Some other guys hurt. Make this man, put him out there on the field. I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing nobody had a job, but I think he'll do better than Casey Washington. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Casey Washington, he gonna be a good dude, but I think Nick Nash is just a better guy to put out there right now, in my opinion. So anyway, so glad to see Kyle Pitts with 5 freaking receptions. Drake London with 8 catches. Bijan with 4. That's what I'm talking about. You spread the ball around. Not that, Bijan. Let me give it to you left with a left, Bijan. Let me give you the right one, Bijan. Let me throw it to Bijan. Let me do this. Yeah, you can do all of that, but make sure you take up everybody else first. Make sure everybody else eat. You know what I'm saying? They want to sell some jerseys too. I know they want to make Bijan the franchise guy, other stuff. That's cool, whatever. But let everybody else eat. What's the whole point of drafting these guys? What's the whole point of doing this? You know what I'm saying? They just standing there with their clothes on just to make everybody else look good? No. You spread the ball around. One of the main things that you have to do as a coach is to know how to utilize and put the best players out there on the field and get them into the way to succeed. That's all I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Now, like I said, I know some people gonna say, I told you. He's been trash. Zach Brabham has been trash. He's been trash. He got scolded this week. Dan Orlovsky freaking ripped this idiot to shreds this freaking past week. Like, there is no talk. Anybody that talked about the Falcons, that man got destroyed. That's why they finally had to interview the guy. Zach Robinson, what's going on? What's doing this? Yeah, dude. You should have been fired that game in that case instead of our freaking wide receivers coach, bro. But I will say the wide receivers, Drake London had a better game, sadly enough, after the wide receiver coach got fired. But, hey, anyway, let's see what else we got right here. I'm on defense. Jesse Bates has been quiet when it comes to picks, but he did lead the team in tackles today. Caden Ellis had a nice 0.5 sack with Leonard Floyd. Glad to see Leonard Floyd. Zach Harrison had a sack. I thought Jalen Walker had one, but he didn't. Then he only had 1 tackle. What the freak is Jalen Walker doing, man? What the heck is James Pierce at, bro? I don't know what the freak is going on with James Pierce. But anyway, man, the team, y'all know I'm like I don't really like to be like, that was a freaking great win. I'm just glad that the offense, even though he still tried to do the same stuff, it felt a little different because it was more people involved. It wasn't just, even though he was doing the same stuff, he was doing the same stuff with different players, if that makes sense. It didn't look one-dimensional. Like, if you're giving the same run play, at least he put Tyler out there almost the same amount as Bijan. And if you're doing a play action, even though I think we should do more play action, boom. And by the way, we finally threw the ball in the middle of the field for the first time this season. I think they were showing a crazy stat. We didn't have no completions in the middle of the field the whole freaking time. And guess what? Drake London got his touchdown in the middle of the field. They finally utilized Kyle Pitts in the freaking red zone like they should have been doing. Tony Gonzalez, when he was with us, the main thing that he used to do in the red zone, shout out to my boy Matty Ice and Tony G, throw it over the middle of the field, touchdown. What did we do in the red zone? He was about to do that same stupid run play in the pistol formation, but guess what? He play action that thing this time. Kyle Pitts on the outside, wide open. That's how you supposed to do it. Do the little fake, get the play action going, and boom. If the run game is working good, that's when you hit the play action. But they be doing play actions to the right side when the dude is left-handed. I'm like, bro, the man got to do it the whole 360. I don't know what the heck they be doing sometimes, but that's what I'm talking about, bro. Utilize the guys, put your best players on the field, and you got it, man. That's the perfect way. You throwing the Kyle Pitts in the red zone. For some reason, they used to always take him out in the red zone. Now he's in. Thank you. I just gotta say thank you, bro. Utilize Kyle Pitts. I'm gonna say this every single time. Drake London, Kyle Pitts are both taller than what Julio Jones was, even though Julio was a dog, future Hall of Famer, all that stuff. Julio Jones was 6'3". Drake London is 6'5", and I think Kyle Pitts is 6'5", not 6'6". So you see what I'm saying? Go over the top, bro. Use this man athleticism. Guess what? Both of these guys are first-round draft picks. Okay, so utilize them. That's what I'm trying to say. Michael Penix, first round. All of these guys are first freaking round. You know what I'm saying? Every single person that we pretty much got is a first-round pick. Okay? The highest tight end drafted ever, Kyle Pitts. Drake London, first round. Bijan, first round. You know what I'm saying? Utilize these guys. So I'm just grateful and thankful they finally was able to do that. Like, y'all don't understand, especially being at the game. I'm like, okay, Kyle Pitts, time in the red zone. They taking that man out, putting that man Warner in. Every single year, bro. Except for the first year when he was with Matt, we balled out. But now, hopefully, since Kyle Pitts had what was it, five receptions? Hold on, my bad, guys, my bad. He had 5 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. I think that's probably one of his biggest games in a freaking long time. It's sad, but when you think about it, it's like, yo, what the freak is going on? So I'm happy, bro. I am happy to see them finally do something, man. Utilize the talent that you got. You don't only have one person. And when you do have, even if you do have just one guy, you can't be one-dimensional when you have the freaking play calling, bro. But anyway, Marcus Mariota, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Commanders a little bit, and then we're going to end this thing off. Marcus Mariota, 16 for 27, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception. The dude look good. I ain't going to lie. These stats, hey, I'm not even going to lie, bro. The stats is kind of crazy, but Marcus Mariota visually looked like he was playing his freaking butt off out there. And that man, Chris Rodriguez, dude was running fast as a motherfucker, bro. I don't know how he was running that fast. Same thing with number 22. Marcus Mariota had 2 carries for 20 yards. Deebo Samuel did a great job receiving and running the ball a little bit. Deebo Samuel, 6 for 72 and a touchdown. And Luke McCaffrey, yo, that man Luke took over the stadium like freaking Luke Kuechly, Christian McCaffrey, all that kind of stuff, man. Shout out to Luke McCaffrey, man. As a Falcons fan, I always respect Christian McCaffrey. And obviously his dad is like a Hall of Famer or something, or a future Hall of, I don't know, something like that. But anyway, Luke McCaffrey balled out even on special teams. It was Mariota and Luke McCaffrey just completely balling out. And Deebo Samuel. So, and my MVP of the Commanders was definitely Luke McCaffrey, in my opinion. On defense for them, Bobby Wagner had got dusted from got dusted a little bit by Bijan. Bijan with a great play that was 69-yard receiving play. Should have had a touchdown, but like he slowed up or he was just jogging. I don't know what the heck was going on. Marshawn Lattimore, our old rival, when he used to play for the Saints. I don't know if he was on Drake London the whole time, but glad to see that man go ahead and completely balled out. And they did get a sack, Frankie Ludlow, but the interception came from that Sansarill Steel dude or whatever. But anyway, man, that's pretty much what I got on defense. Xavier Watts, man. I told y'all that man stepping up. I told you I thought he was going to be the other free safety that we had a long time ago, but he balled out, man. He balled out. I thought he was going to be like an Eric Harris. I told y'all Eric Harris was like 1 step away, but Xavier Watts as a rookie, he read the freak out of that play. We got a nice interception. Sucks that after that play, Kyle Pitts threw it right back to him, to that guy that I just told y'all about. But yeah, what else is going on? Shout out to Bijan for putting him back on the metal cleats again. It's about time. And you see, every time you get on the metal cleats, he balls out. By the way, I don't know why you want to switch the shoes if the other cleats, the metal cleats, are working. If you juking everybody, why not have metal cleats so you can stay up instead of falling with the rubber cleats? So good stuff on that. I feel like I'm missing something. By the way, that last pass interference at the end of the game, that was one of the most BS calls I've ever seen, bro. I don't know what the freak they talking about. D. Alfred did not have no freaking pass interference on that play. I don't know what they was on about on that one. By the way, Devon Diablo on our team, the dude is really coming into his own. He's doing a great job. Caden Ellis, one of the most underrated linebackers in the league, he's still doing a great job. Wow, Jamal Agnew actually got a chance to try to return something. I don't know why he wasn't a starter to begin with. So yeah, man. I feel like I'm about to miss something, but yeah, that's it, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe. Was this a good win for y'all? Do y'all feel like we need some work. I definitely feel like we need some work. But I will take this as a W because they were 2-1. We were 1-2, and we got it done at home. We didn't get embarrassed. We didn't let our old coach and let our old quarterback beat us. We actually came out and we executed how we were supposed to execute, man. We utilized the team that we had. We utilized our roster that we had, the players that we had, and we put them out there on the field, and we put ourselves in the position to win. Oh, what I was about to say about the defense, even though the score is 27-34, our defense only allowed 2 touchdowns. And guess what? That touchdown came in the second quarter, and the next touchdown came in the fourth quarter. So think, first quarter without a touchdown for the other team, second quarter touchdown, third quarter without a touchdown, fourth quarter with a touchdown. So the defense, besides the score being 27-34, the rest of the stuff was field goals. So the defense is still looking good, but the offense got to continue to score points. The most points we had all season was right here. Before this game, we had the least amount of points per game. We was second to last. We was 31st in the league, and we had no catches in the middle of the field. Everything was that short stuff. And finally, 2 freaking times, if not 3 times this game, they finally let Michael Penix go over the top. One was caught by Drake London. Another one was kind of overthrown. Thank you. Let the freaking young quarterback throw the freaking ball. If you watch Michael Penix highlights in college, that's all he was freaking doing, was throwing the dang thing over the top. Not this Brandon Whedon short stuff. Not this screen pass. Not this, not that. Not dunking it off. Throw that freaking thing down the field, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, like, subscribe, all that other stuff. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out. Let's go.